New Talk is based on a smooth circle, where it's a leaderless discussion and it's a roving conversation. I'd like you all to respect each other's viewpoints, because that's what it's about today. Respecting each other's viewpoints. You might not necessarily agree with each other's viewpoints, but you will respect them.
Right, so as Ross said, basically we're going to be debating three issues which are kind of important to young people in Lambeth and Southwark where we're based. The first question we're going to debate is what drives young people to criminality. The second question is the mandatory 6-month prison sentence for carrying a knife a worthy way of stopping violence amongst young people? Do they think it's effective? And the third question basically is kind of wrap things up. How can we as a community help to increase the peace in Lambeth?
I'm a prime example of a young person in the community. I was in crime from a young age, from the age of 13. I nearly went to prison myself. I've done stuff myself. I went into care from 2 days old, and I was in and out of crime till the age of 18. It took for someone to hold a gun to my head for me to realise, actually, this is not the life I want to live.
It's to do with fear, it's to do with money, or it's to do with acceptance. They want to feel belonging to a group, whether that group is doing right or wrong. They don't care, they just want to feel like they belong.
As a young generation, we're very creative, but we have no means to express it. You understand? There's no outlet for it. So the only way we go to is the streets.
I wanted attention. I wanted someone to love me. I wanted to be recognised. So you do these things in order to, you know, it's going to create a scene, and the more people you hang around with, the more protected you feel, because I felt alone by myself.
They don't respect the police, they don't respect the teachers, they don't respect authorities, they don't respect no one of rules and regulations, and that is the core thing you need to have if you're going to go into criminality.
The older generation won't accept them as who they are. You know, they just undermine, so they want to prove that they are better than. So, it's black and white.
A lot of the problem boils down to lack of identity within the community, whether it's young or old, because you're finding parents are getting younger, so they have lack of wisdom to teach to the children, and these children are growing up with no knowledge.
We're taught to be individual minded and have individual goals and set these goals for ourselves, and not really like to set them together so we can actually all unite in one frame of thinking and then aim for these things and be of support and union to each other, you know.
Now I've turned my life around. I'm 25, I've got my own business, and I now go and help other young females who are stuck, lost, who are out there lusting after boys, who are doing things. I did the whole church thing, it didn't work for me, but I found what did work is when I found myself and when I knew who I was and when I know my purpose on this planet, that gave me reason to live and know I didn't need anything else other than myself.
Talk is fun, interactive. It's a new vibe. I think we need more of that in our community so we can communicate with each other.
It was fabulous. There was loads of people's opinions and views, and it was young, old, black, white. You know what I mean? Mixed. There was a mixed bunch of people in the crowd. Everyone was listening to each other, respecting everyone's views, and it was really good. It was really, really good. I'd love to do it again.
I was impressed by how, even though it was a passionate debate, people felt strongly about it, it was measured. And everybody, I felt, was listening as much as they were, at least as much as they were talking. One thing I learned is that there's other people of black man, just like myself. So, that's one good thing.
Will you support New Talk in the future?
Definitely.
Will you support New Talk in the future?
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely, because I will support it, because there's absolutely no doubt that I've seen for myself the certainly benefits, the positive impact it's had on a number of people that came along just to observe but ended up participating. And what I noticed as well that during New Talk is, as it was progressing, more and more people joined, and very few people actually left during the full hour when it was actually when the debate was operated. So yeah, I think very positive.
No matter what, if it's day or night, or there's a situation that happened, you still keep shining for the sake of it if you want change. You know, that's what I have to say. Much